What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Project Infinity. Last episode we managed to get ourselves lava. As you guys can see right there, we do have a little bit of lava there, and we turned that lava into our cobblestone generator. And honestly, it's been pretty amazing. I have done some work here on our base. I built us a secondary island over here, just so that we could have ourselves some space. Yeah, we needed space. This little island here was just not big enough for us, so I built this over here. I crafted up a chisel, which is one stick, one iron ingot, so nothing too hard there to do. And I also sieved all of our gravel, as you guys can see in my inventory. And yeah, so you know, things happen. Um, there we go. And now we can just make all this stuff. We can pretty much just go through here and pretty much make all of these into their forms that we can. As you guys could see, I did not realize that was going to happen. Okay. So now we can go over here and put all these pieces back in. We can pick up our blocks. There we go. All right. So we have 19 iron, 3 silver ore, all of these things here, which is very useful. But honestly, I want to see if we can duplicate things. So let's look at the uses for our iron ore here, see if we can, you know, duplicate. Yeah, I don't think any of these things duplicate. A squeezer, which takes an iron block and a piece of iron. That's not hard to do. That's actually fairly easy to get. We also have, what's this? Crops. Wait, what? Oh, is this like a soil? You can use iron ores as a soil? Okay, I'm not going to question it. Okay, it doesn't look like, though, this is useful for actually getting iron ore by the looks of things, so we don't really want to do that. Okay, so we got the squeezers here. Energized smelter, not really what we want. Don't really want that. So this does what a hammer would do. And when I say hammer, I mean whenever we would get this here, the uses for this, we can use an all the ores hammer, and it duplicates it and makes it 2. Unfortunately, though, actually, I guess technically, let's go ahead and place this down real quick. So there we go, and last one right there. Go ahead, break all this. Right, so now this gives us 39 iron ingots. So we need 2 blocks. So we need 18. All right, we'll go ahead and smelt up 18 of this. We'll go ahead and put that in here. They be smelted. We'll use our coal here for it. All right, we're gonna let that smelt up. And then we are going to craft a hammer so that we can duplicate ores. Yeah, that's right. We're going to duplicate ore. All right, we've got our iron here, and now we've got our 2 blocks. We go exactly like this. Got to get some sticks. And we put our blocks like so. And then like that. And here we go. We've got our iron ore hammer. And then we could just take our raw ore of whatever we have, and we can just duplicate it. So we now have 44 iron. Obviously, that would have been more if we would have had the entire iron stack, but we didn't. So yeah, so this is a very early game way of duplicating ores and all that, and this is the process that I will use whenever we sieve stuff that we can duplicate. And all that. All right, so real quick, let's throw all of these in here. I don't really need all of this in my inventory. I do, however, need this dirt because we need to sieve it in this string mesh. Our goal is to get ourselves some certain things. Those things there are not it. Now, I think it's like a 25% chance of me getting what I want. I got mycelium spores, but I have not gotten grass seeds yet, which I think is the second one that I need. Yes, I need grass seeds. They kind of look like pumpkin seeds. I think. I could be wrong about that. Okay, we don't need that. Potato we could use to maybe make some food. Right, come on, give me grass seeds, please. It didn't give me grass seeds. Dang it, I just need some grass seeds. That's all I need. Okay, we got regular wheat seeds. Okay, we got another one of those fruit things. Come on. Yes, we got grass seeds. Let's go. Alright, so now we can basically take dirt and make grass whenever we need it, which is really, really cool. I'm going to go ahead and throw this stuff in here. But that is very important for some of the things that we can do going forward. Okay. Oh, perfect. Alright. So now in our quest, we can go ahead and claim these. Alright. Now, I'm not going to get into these today, I don't believe, because I want us to start progressing more on these. So, some of the things that we're going to need to do that. We're going to need this string. I think we're probably going to be done with this for now. And we're actually going to gather this whole thing up. We're going to move this entire process over here. Alright, so I want to do a 3x3 of this. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, just like this. So I need 1, 2, 3. I need 4 more of these. Okay. That shouldn't be too hard to do, I don't think. This goes in here. We need to see if there's like a wallet or something that we can do. Oh, but we can make a new few. Okay, I guess. That's cool. What was I doing? Yes. Let's go ahead and put a crafting table down over here, there. All right. We need to make more of the wooden sieves, which requires a whole bunch of wood to do. We're gonna need some sticks. Okay, so like that. Then I think it's like this. Okay. Right? Are gonna need a little bit more sticks. Which this. Okay. 5. Alright, we'll go that. 2. Okay, we're gonna need wood. Well, let's just all of this. Okay. And there we go. Then like this, right? 3 and 4. Alright. Now we go ahead and place these here like so. Perfect. This is now a 3x3, and we can just stand here in the middle and we can sieve. Perfect. All right, now we're gonna need string for all these. We currently only have enough for 2. So, okay, that is 7. So we actually 3, 6, 9. So we need 2 more. So we have to plant more oak saplings. Okay, and we have to let them convert into string trees. Are our worms here or over there? Okay, and here they are. Great. All right, and we should have a crook in here as well. Perfect. Now we just wait for this to being fully infested. Yeah, fully infested is what we need this to be. So I'll just stand here and wait for that to happen. Okay, it seems like this is fully been infested. Yep, that's the word I was looking for. All right, we go ahead and collect that, and this gave us 39 string. So we need just 2 more of those. Perfect. And all right, so now we're gonna try and upgrade all of these. If you look in the uses, it's 4 iron for these. So these here, I have enough flint to upgrade them, I believe. We've got all this flint here. And then over here, we also have flint. We have a stack of flint over here. So we should have plenty of flint in order to upgrade these into flint meshes. Right. Perfect. All right. So now these are going to upgrade to iron. So we're going to have to smelt our iron. So, oh yeah, I picked up my furnace. I forgot to place it down. Right. We'll go ahead and place our furnace here. Okay. And there we go. Now we're just going to let that smelt, make us iron. And then we're going to go ahead and upgrade these to iron meshes. We should have enough, I believe. We're very close to enough. And then we will have iron meshes. And that's probably all the further we'll be able to upgrade today. Also, we need to start getting ourselves a redstone. And I don't know if it's going to be sand or dust that we have to sieve to get that. So if we go here, go to sieve. Okay, string mesh on dust. Okay, so with a string mesh, it's 2.5% chance. Flint mesh, 5% chance. Iron mesh, it is 15% chance. And this can give us blaze powder and looks like iron nuggets and stuff. So looks like an added bonus of blaze powder in this one. And then when we go to gold tier, we start getting dimensional shards. Okay. And then diamond tier, we start getting a different kind of dimensional shard. Okay. So there it looks like there's 2 different kinds of dimensional shards in there. Oh, yo, there's even more? Dang, okay. And all the modium mesh. And then a vibranium mesh. Okay. So this is 35%, this is 25%. So yeah, this is a little bit better. Okay. Very cool, very cool. All right. We're going to let that smelt up, and I will be back once we have all of our iron smelt. All right, everyone. We have our iron meshes here, and they are now all crafted up. And now we just simply do this. And now we have improved odds of getting better drops from this, more consistent drops, all that shebang, and all that. So, we need to start getting redstone, and we need to start getting more iron. But I think redstone is probably the more important one. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to take this, and we are going to get ourselves this 40 dust, and we're going to go ahead and sieve some of this up, and let's just see what we get. Did we get any redstone? We didn't get a single. You gotta be kidding me. We didn't get a single piece of redstone. Okay, we got glowstone and redstone that time. Okay, nice. You'll love to see it. Okay, so, and we even got an iron nugget. Alright, so this is pretty much what this process is. We are going to need redstone. That's why I want us to get some here real quick. Okay, and our last little bit of dust that we have available to us. Alright, that gave us 5 redstone. 5 glowstones. They must be around the same percentages of a chance to get them. Alright, that's pretty nice. Okay, so now we need to figure out where do we go from here. In the quest tree, we can go ahead and claim this. Thank you very much. It doesn't really have automation being able to be set up until we get the diamond mesh. And that's great and all, but I think we could probably do this now. Well, not this exact moment, but I think we could get everything we need for this fairly easily. And I don't know if this requires power or not. I'm almost certain this probably does. So if we're going to do all of that, we're going to need a bunch of you know, cobblestone, which is why we built this. All right, there we go. That's all we need of that. All right, now we can go in here and we could just go. Okay, it isn't going to let me do. Great. I need one more stack of cobblestone. You can go there for now, and here I will grab another stack of cobblestone. All right, in here, and then we can just fill our 9x9 grid up. Go, we got compressed cobblestone, and now we can go ahead and take this like so. All right, and now we just build this up, and we break all this, and this should. And this will give us a whole bunch of gravel. You know what? I'm not even going to do the whole stack at once because that's just a lot of gravel because it's ×2. So we get ×2 what we would normally get. Okay, that is a whole lot of stuff. All right, we're going to need to empty our inventory out here and get rid of the stuff we don't need in our inventory. Right, and we'll keep what we need in our inventory. So all this here, we'll do this, and then if you have a macro, I'm pretty sure you could use a macro on this. My mouse does not have a macro. I don't think it does, at least. I've never really tried it, if I'm going to be honest. Because I normally just do this because it isn't that hard. And it's just holding something down. So, oh, yo, we got our first diamond. Let's go. All right, you love to see it. Okay. So we do get better drops. As you guys can see, we got a diamond that time. And it looks like we're getting an increased output of iron as well, which is really good because that's kind of what we need. All right. Copper, though, doesn't seem to be as abundant. That's the right word. We got another diamond. Let's go. We might have even more diamonds, and I may not know about it. I haven't opened my inventory yet to look. All right. We got another diamond there. Okay, this is insane. We're getting so much stuff. We're actually getting so much stuff, we might have to think about upgrading storage soon. Okay. There we go. Okay, how much more cobblestone do I have? Oh man, I've got a bunch of cobblestone. You know what? After this, we're gonna stop for now. We gotta see everything we've got in here. See what all we have. All right. So we've got a bunch of iron, which we can just go ahead and do this with. I think it isn't working for me. Sometimes the keybind works, sometimes the keybind doesn't. I don't really know why that's the case. Okay. Here. Not what I meant to do. All right. And that gave us 40 iron there. Then we have all these other things that we could also make iron or ores if we wanted to. But for now, we're not going to. Because what we really want is this iron. Okay. Now that we have all this iron, we can take this and duplicate it. So let's take our hammer here. We'll duplicate what's already broken. That gave us so much iron. So much. Not to mention we have this iron dust here. So I'm going to go ahead and smelt all of this up. And then we're going to make our first thing to help us multiply this even. All right, we're back. All of our iron is smelted, as you guys can see. And the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to upgrade our cobble gen. Which is something that we should do. I mean, obviously, it's going to be very useful for us to do that. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade to the cobble gen tier 2. And then we're also going to upgrade to the iron tier. We just got to wait for this to do its thing. Yeah, it's not very fast, as you guys can see. It's actually kind of slow. I wonder if there's a... that we can get into. I know we looked at Crucible's last episode, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't remember a single thing from last episode. Or any of the heat sources. I'll put it to you that way. I don't remember any of the heat sources. So this Insanite block, which is something we cannot get at the moment, is 500 times. That's probably one of the best, but we can't get it. Same with these. Magma, I don't think we can get magma. We'll add it here. We'll see. Yeah, we don't have slime yet or blaze powder. So we can't exactly get that yet, but that's something that's achievable very soon. So that's definitely an option for us. Obviously just normal lava, that's something we could do. We could take a bucket of lava and do that if we want to. I accidentally did that. Did not mean to do that. What's this here? Blaze mesh. Yeah, we don't have that. Campfire is what we're currently using. Empowered super block. Don't have that. Don't have this. Okay. Neutronium block. Definitely do not have that. 100% don't. Okay. And then I guess just normal fire. We had netherite. Or not netherite, netherrack. We could light that underneath here and it would stay up for as long as we want it. All right. Let's see. Do we have another bucket yet? Oh, but we might need to add more cobblestone. I'll go ahead and add more cobblestone. Okay. Cool. Keep working. That's right. Keep melting. Keep melting. Keep your melting going, Crucible. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm just waiting for lava. Because it's lasting. Normal Minecraft thing. You talk to the stuff to see if it goes. Okay, we're almost to 1,000, which is 1 bucket. All right, perfect. Now we go in here and we take this cobble gen here, and we do the same thing, but this time we put iron like this, and there we go. We now have ourselves our iron cobble gen, and it's actually a quest that we completed. Let's go. Amazing. Perfect. We don't have enough gold though, I don't think, at all. But yeah, now we have this, and this should fill up like 15 times faster, honestly. Okay, there we go. Now that we have that, we can go on to the next thing that I want us to do. I figured we should improve our cobblestone output because we're going to need it. But now we're going to work on ore doubling. And the way we're going to do that is we are going to craft up a squeezer. So for now, we're going to do this squeezer here because I don't have to do anything with mineral saplings or anything. And honestly, this is super, super easy to craft. It might even be illegal how easy it is to craft and for what it actually does for us. All right, there we go. I think this is everything we need. Yeah. All right, we got ourselves a squeezer. We got a pressure plate, which we're going to need. There is ways to cheese this. I've seen other videos cheese the method that we're going to do here. And maybe at some point I look into doing that. But for now, we're just going to set this up right here. We'll put our pressure plate here. And then we could take our iron ore and we can place that there like that. And then this is how the squeezer works. We go up here and we jump like we're on a trampoline. And as you can see, we got 2 iron ore out of that, raw iron. Then we go here and we step on our pressure plate and we just keep this process going. And yeah, it's this easy. Literally this easy. And now, instead of getting 40, we would have got 40 iron. Instead of that, we should get 80 iron from this process. Now, like I said, there are ways to cheese this, and it involves armor stands. I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, I guess we technically could. I just don't know if I can set it up right. I can try, I just don't know if I can. Armor stands. I don't even know how you craft an armor stand. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Oh, that's insanely easy. Okay, well, let's grab ourselves some cobblestone. Thank you very much. And we'll just melt some cobblestone up. Okay, we'll do about half stack. Alright, I'll try and set this up. We'll see if we get it set up right or not. Alright, so let's see if I can get this set up right. I went ahead and crafted these already. Okay, so now I should be able to, this. Oh, well, we're not going to have 80. My bad. We should be able to take this now, place this here, step on that, and then yes, they both come back down, they both land. Both of them are still there. Alright, great. So I think we have this set up right, I hope. I don't know. Like I said, I've never done this before. Alright, so it's immediate, as you guys can see. And every time I step on here, they launch up and they come back down. That's how that works. Now, we could maybe put a block placer here to automatically put the blocks in or something like that. I'm not really sure if that would work. I don't even think a hopper would work per se for this. But yeah, so that's how that works. We just continue to do this. And it saves me from having to jump. All I have to do is go back and forth. So this was way easier than I thought it was going to be. Setting this up. Like, this is insane. I wish I would have known about this sooner. Back when I was doing a bunch of skyblock packs and stuff, man, this would have been great to know. That this duplicates it, but I can also just set it up this way. And I would have had fun. Right. Go. We're almost done with our iron now. And okay. Our last ore. Alright. From that we got 68 iron. You know what? I cannot complain. 68 iron from that, pretty darn good in my book. Perfect. Okay, so we got that done. And we can just use that whenever we want to duplicate things now. And then we can go on and duplicate this more by doing it this way. Go ahead and add that in there. We go ahead and do that. And we just get even more iron for it. I do, though, need to craft 2 more blocks here of iron. Like that. Perfect. We go like this, and then 3 sticks. Then we just keep on duplicating. And this gives us so much iron. Like, oh my goodness. We got 2 stacks of iron here. Plus 8. Man, that's like what? Multiplying our ore by 3 or something like that, I think. Isn't that the right math? I don't really know. I also keep hitting the wrong key for some reason. I don't know why either. But yeah. Anyway, we have ore duplication now, which is something that I wanted us to get in today's episode. Now, I do have an announcement. If you guys stuck to the end, you guys get to hear the announcement. And if you hear the announcement, please consider hitting that like button. It does help out a ton. Alright, I think that's the first time I asked for a like button. And like, really said it would help in like years. Yikes. What's wrong with me? Anyway, the announcement. Live streams of this series is going to happen. They're probably going to be here on YouTube. Although I do have a Twitch channel, but I haven't streamed on it in like a year. And I streamed on this like a month ago. So, yeah. Things happen, you know, and I didn't get to keep my daily streams up like I want to. So I am going to try and get back into the daily streams, at least for the week, Monday through Friday. Saturdays and Sundays are a little iffy, but I do want to stream. I love streaming, so please keep an eye out for that. We'll do this series on there, maybe some Fortnite. I don't know. I haven't really been playing much Fortnite these days, uh, but definitely Minecraft. Minecraft is just such a fun game to play. So yeah, keep your eyes out for live streams. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.